everyone. Welcome back to Personal Growth Talks podcast. I'm your host, Julia, and I am so happy you are here with me today. Today, we are going to talk about a very important topic. Fluency is a habit, not a skill. Yes, you heard it right. Many people think that fluency in English is something you either have or you don't. They think it is a skill you must learn perfectly. But the truth is, fluency is something you can build every day, just like a habit. In this episode, I will show you how to think about fluency in a new way, why habits matter more than skills, and how you can start practicing English every day to become more fluent naturally. By the end of this podcast, you will understand that fluency is not about knowing every word or speaking perfectly. Instead, it is about making English a part of your daily life and practicing in small, simple ways that really work. So, get ready to change the way you think about learning English. Grab a notebook if you like, and let's start building your fluency habit today. Now let's talk about what fluency really means. Fluency is not about speaking perfect English. It is not about knowing every grammar rule or having a huge vocabulary. Many learners think they need to be perfect before they can speak fluently, but this is not true. Fluency is about speaking English smoothly and confidently. It is about being able to express your ideas, share your thoughts, and communicate with others without stopping all the time. Even if you make small mistakes, you can still be fluent. Think about it this way. Imagine you are talking to a friend in English. You might make some mistakes, but the conversation keeps going. You understand each other, and you feel comfortable. That is fluency. Another important point is that fluency is also about thinking in English. If you are always translating from your first language, it will slow you down. Fluent speakers often think directly in English, so words and ideas come naturally. Fluency is like a river flowing smoothly. You don't stop for every small rock or branch in the water. You just keep going. Your words will flow naturally when you practice and make speaking English a habit. So remember, fluency is about ease, confidence, and communication, not perfection. Even beginners can be fluent if they practice speaking and thinking in English every day. Now that we understand what fluency really means, let's talk about a common misconception that many English learners have. Many people think that fluency is a skill, something you either have or you don't. They believe you must study hard, memorize a lot of grammar rules, and learn thousands of words to become fluent. And if you don't, they think you will never speak English well. This way of thinking can cause frustration, fear, and slow progress. Many learners get stuck thinking, "I'm not good enough. I can't be fluent. I will never speak like a native speaker." But here's the truth. Fluency is not a skill you master once and for all. You don't become fluent by just studying rules or taking tests. Fluency is something you develop over time, like a habit. Let me give you an example. Imagine you want to get fit. You don't just read books about exercise or watch videos about workouts and suddenly have strong muscles. You need to exercise regularly, every day, even a little bit. The same is true for English. Thinking fluency is a skill can make learning feel scary or impossible. But if you think of it as a habit, you can take small daily actions that grow your fluency naturally. And that is exactly what we are going to explore next, why fluency is really a habit, not a skill. Now, let's talk about why fluency is actually a habit. A habit is something you do regularly, almost automatically. You don't have to think too much about it. For example, brushing your teeth or tying your shoes, These are habits because you do them every day without stopping to think. Fluency works the same way. Fluent speakers practice English every day, even in small ways. They listen, speak, read, and think in English regularly. Over time, this daily practice becomes natural, and speaking English feels easier. When English becomes a habit, you don't have to worry about being perfect. You don't stop every time you make a mistake. You just keep speaking, just like you keep walking, even if the road is uneven. The most important idea here is small, daily actions are more powerful than big, rare efforts. You don't need to study English for hours in one day and then stop for a week. Instead, even 5 or 10 minutes every day can make a huge difference. Fluency grows naturally when it is part of your daily life. Speaking, listening, thinking, and even making mistakes regularly, all these are part of building the habit of fluency. So if you want to be fluent, the key is not more studying or memorizing, but creating small, consistent English habits that you follow every day. Now that we know fluency is a habit, let's look at some habits of fluent English speakers. These are simple actions that anyone can follow to improve English naturally. Habit 1. Speak every day. Fluent speakers talk in English every single day, even if it is just for a few minutes. They don't wait until they feel perfect or ready. Speaking every day makes English natural and easy. You can talk to yourself, describe your day, or even read aloud. The important thing is to practice regularly. Habit 2. Listen actively. Fluent speakers listen to English daily through podcasts, videos, songs, or conversations. Listening helps your brain get used to the sounds, words, and rhythms of English. Over time, your speaking will start to sound more natural. Habit 3. Think in English. Instead of translating from your first language, fluent speakers try to think in English. For example, when you see a tree, think tree instead of translating from your language. Thinking in English makes speaking faster and smoother. Habit 4. Keep speaking, even with mistakes. Fluent speakers know that making mistakes is normal. They don't stop or feel embarrassed. Mistakes are part of the learning process. The habit is to keep speaking, correct yourself gently, and keep going. Habit 5. Learn phrases and expressions, not just words. Fluent speakers often learn useful phrases and expressions, not just single words. For example, instead of learning the word happy, learn the phrase, "I'm really happy today." Phrases help you speak more naturally and sound fluent. These habits are simple, but when practiced every day, they build strong fluency over time. You don't need to be perfect or memorize everything. You just need consistent, small actions every day. Now that we know the habits of fluent speakers, let's talk about how you can build fluency as a habit, step by step. These steps are simple and easy to follow, even if you are a beginner. Step 1. Start small. Every day. You don't need to spend hours studying. Start with just 5 to 10 minutes of speaking English every day. It could be talking to yourself, describing your day, or reading aloud. The key is consistency, not long hours. Step 2. Listen daily. Listen to English every day, even for a few minutes. Podcasts, songs, YouTube videos, or simple conversations work well. Listening helps you understand natural English and gives you ideas for speaking. Step 3. Speak out loud. Don't just read silently. Speak out loud. You can practice sentences, repeat phrases, or record your voice. Hearing yourself speak helps your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence. Step 4. Use phrases, not words. Focus on learning useful phrases and expressions instead of single words. For example, instead of learning just happy, try I feel really happy today, or that makes me happy. This makes your English sound natural. Step 5. Think in English. Try to think in English during the day. For example, when you are cooking, think I am cutting vegetables instead of translating from your language. Thinking in English helps your brain speak faster. Step 6. Track your progress. Keep a small notebook or use your phone to track your daily English practice. Write what you spoke, listened to, or learned. Tracking your progress keeps you motivated and shows how far you've come. Remember, the most important thing is small, daily actions. Fluency is not built overnight, but if you practice a little every day, it becomes a natural habit, and over time, you will speak English smoothly and confidently. Even with good habits and daily practice, many learners face obstacles on their way to fluency. The good news is, all obstacles can be overcome with the right approach. Obstacle 1. Fear of making mistakes. Many learners feel nervous or embarrassed about speaking English. They worry about making mistakes. But remember, mistakes are a natural part of learning. Fluent speakers make mistakes too. The key is to keep speaking, learn from small errors, and not stop yourself. Obstacle 2. Lack of time or motivation. Sometimes life is busy, and it feels hard to practice English every day. The solution is to start small. Even 5 minutes a day is better than nothing. Use free moments, like waiting for a bus, cooking, or walking, to practice speaking or thinking in English. Obstacle 3. Feeling stuck or comparing yourself to others. Many learners feel stuck because they compare themselves to native speakers or advanced learners. Stop comparing. Everyone learns at their own pace. Focus on your own daily progress, not someone else's. Obstacle 4. Slow progress. Fluency takes time, and sometimes it feels like you are not improving. Be patient. Remember, fluency is a habit built slowly. Consistent practice every day is more powerful than studying for hours once in a while. The secret is simple. Don't give up, keep practicing, and focus on small daily actions. Over time, your confidence and fluency will grow naturally. Now it's time for a mini practice activity. This is a simple exercise you can do right now, and it will help you build your fluency habit. Here's what I want you to do. Take a notebook or your phone and write a few sentences about your day. For example, you can write, I woke up early today. I had breakfast and drank coffee. I went for a short walk and enjoyed the sun. Now, speak these sentences out loud. Don't worry about mistakes. Speak slowly at first, then try to say them more naturally. Repeat this every day. Tomorrow, try to add a few more sentences. You can talk about your plans, your feelings, or something you learned. Remember, the goal is not perfection, but practice and consistency. Speaking every day, even for a few minutes, will make English feel natural and easy over time. This small exercise may seem simple, but it strengthens your habit of fluency. Doing it daily is far more powerful than one long study session a week. Before we finish, I want to share a little motivation with you. Learning English and becoming fluent can feel hard at first. But remember, fluency is not about talent, it's about habit. Every small step you take every day adds up. Speaking just a few sentences daily, listening to English for a few minutes, and thinking in English will slowly but surely make you fluent. Think about real people who became fluent. Most of them were not perfect. They made mistakes, felt shy, and sometimes even gave up. But they kept practicing every day. That daily habit is what made the difference. So here's the key message. Every time you speak English, you are building your fluency habit. Every small effort matters. Even 5 minutes of practice today is better than none. Keep going, and over time, English will become natural, easy, and part of your daily life. Believe in yourself. Consistency beats perfection, and habits beat short bursts of effort. You can do this. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you now understand that fluency is a habit, not a skill, and that you can start building it one small step at a time every day. Remember the key points we talked about today. Fluency is about confidence, communication, and ease, not perfection. It grows when you practice daily and make English part of your life. Small, consistent actions, speaking, listening, and thinking in English, build your fluency habit over time. Now it's time to take action. Start with one small step today. Speak out loud, write a few sentences, or listen to a short English podcast. Keep doing this every day, and you will see progress. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share with friends, and join me in building a daily English habit. I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Until then, keep practicing and stay consistent.